We are out on this expedition to discover the 100 most iconic and unique motorcycles in India.
which define the face of Indian motorcycling.
This is Indian 0 to 100 motorcycles.
In the 1980s, Yamaha introduced the RD350 and RX100 in India. It was the RD350 that had the biggest impact on performance bike lovers in the country. So much so that even today, people believe that Yamaha hasn't really got its equal in their Indian lineup. The RD350 was launched in collaboration with Rajdoot in two versions, high torque and low torque, and they produced around 30 bhp and 27 bhp respectively. The RD, which stands for Race Developed, was the quickest and fastest motorcycle of its time. We got the chance to interact with an RD350 enthusiast, Anil Sharman, who was kind enough to share his experience and allow us to ride his motorcycle as well.
Hi Sharman, welcome to India in 0 to 100 motorcycles.
Thank you.
Sharman, did you get the RD350 in family heirloom or did you actually buy it?
I bought it around 11 years back.
And could you tell us more about this bike since you've been a fan of this for 10 years now?
Since this bike was in my family, my elder brother owned it. So I was in college, I also wanted another bike. And so I just got my hand on this as a second hand. And this is a police disposal bike, 1987 model. And of course it is very powerful as per the personality goes. So since then I've been riding this bike. It's been more than 11 years.
11 years.
It takes a lot of money, a lot of time and a lot of care. You have to love the bike. You have to just search for the parts, the replicas, the cosmetic changes and hunt for the original parts.
I'm sure it's a task.
You might as well find one on OLX, even though the era of two-stroke motorcycles is long gone.
Why do you want to sell it?
Because I have two, so I want to sell one and I want to keep the original one, which is the original police disposal. I just want this not to go away from my personality because that is time for me and I want to stick to it as old school.
Right, so we can say that you want to give it away to a like-minded personality who will take good care of it?
Of course, not giving it to some person who is too young to just rip it apart and try to create something new out of it. It is old school and it should stay in that shape.
So Shaman, if in one word, if you had to describe this bike, what would it be?
It would be a crazy hornet.
Or more so like an angry hornet, yeah?
It is like something which is sleeping and you're not supposed to actually disturb it. The moment you do, you get the shit out of it.
And while many of us hope that they will make a comeback, it was indeed an adrenaline-rushing experience to ride the 350. From a two-stroke road missile, we now present to you one of the best street fighters of today, the Triumph Street Triple. To be successful, everyone needs a strong foundation. The same applies to motorcycles as well. Meet the Street Triple from Triumph. Based on the critically acclaimed Daytona 675, the Street Triple's success should hardly come as a surprise. It borrows the race spec chassis, suspension and high-performance engine from its super sport sibling. Combine that with the ultra-compact body and low weight, and the Street Triple is quite literally the jack of all trades and master of many.
So today I'm going to be talking about one of my most favorite motorcycles. Of course, it has to be a Triumph because I've been tracking Triumph for more than 3 years now, even before they came to India. And if I ever had to own a street bike, it has to be 675. I'll tell you why.
It's ferocious in traffic, exceedingly fast on highways, and unless you want to thoroughly abuse it, it is pretty decent on bad city roads as well.
To ride it in the city, I think there is not a perfect motorcycle than this. I enjoy it so much.
The inline 3 675cc engine is detuned for India and produces 79.3 PS of maximum power and 57.3 Nm of torque. While it does make us a bit disappointed, we still carry a smug face each time we twist that throttle.
In 2013, the Street Triple received similar updates like the Daytona 675. For example, the low and the side mountain exhaust for better center of gravity, and the round headlights were replaced with the angular headlights for more aggressive look.
Over the years though, its styling has drifted away and now it looks like a Daytona without fairing, which is what it actually is.